The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Los Angeles Angels find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 6.
Luis Ariz stands in. Right down to shoot, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Popped up, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there with a double. Nice way to start the year.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
The 0-1. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. That's the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Shane Smith.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hendrick has a beat on it. And there's 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. And there's a foul ball. And that's outside. That's and the count even 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground to third. 2 gone. Here's Trout.
Batting third.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Ripped to third. Zips it to first. That is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. Cease back to work. And a strike. Sosa hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Ripped to first. Caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Missing inside. 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
That one almost got him. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And Benintendi is out. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire. In the dirt, now 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Brooks Baldwin. Robert on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's too high. And he deals. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 on with 2 away. Kyle Field steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Full count.
2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. White Sox strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Marcell Ozuna. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And that's in there at the knees.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And 1-2.
1-2.
Second inning here, no score. That one blasted deep to right. Hendrick reaching back towards the wall. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Swung on, belted. Hendrick ranging back on it. And that ball is gone. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Just missed.
That's out.
And another
Outside,
ball. One run across in the frame so far here on opening day. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Now he launches a throw over his head, and he'll pull into second safely.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You have good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
One ball, no
Nolan
strike.
Shanuel stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And the 1-0. Out there to center. Robert on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Chase Mydroth. Pulls that one foul. 0-1 now. And ball one. That one is upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Ward makes the grab, 1 down. So up next for Chicago, Austin Hendrick. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that's a strike. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the air out to center. Adele sizes this one up. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. Luis Arias steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And here it comes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Ball 1 there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Over to first. Out number 3. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adele. Smith back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Flied to right his first time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Waste no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
No outs. Runner on second. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Got it by him for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Mike Trout. Grounded out his first time. And there's a ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run homer. His first homer of the year. It's 4-0.
Who doesn't love watching Mike Trout smash home runs? His swing just sounds different. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Righty to the plate. That one inside, and that is ball 1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Ward batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Now the third baseman. He's already homered in this game. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Right-hander kick steals. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job.
Frazier Eller on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
And now Nolan Shotwell.
It's 0-1.
And a foul ball. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Rengifo around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scored position and just 1 out.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One down. Here's Joe Adele. Doubled in his first AB. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Into center. Base hit and a run in to score.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now here is Zach Neto. On the ground, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Sosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering down in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Benintendi stands in now and watches strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the White Sox go quietly. Down in order go the White Sox. Still 8. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Logan O'Hoppe. The wind and the pitch. That one missed.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
That misses. And the count 2-1. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
3-1.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Here comes a pitch. Not close with that one. And 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels.
Man at first, Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Baldwin tracks it down for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
There's a swing and a drive. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Angels lead. Ready now for the 5th inning. Luis Robert now. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Robert, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That one misses. 1-1. And the pitch. And it's strike 2.
1-2.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
That one lifted to left. Ward sizing it up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Field. That one a little bit high. 1-0. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The Halos up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Bounced out to short. Neto Jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
My draw. In the box again. Takes the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside. And the count is 1-1.
2-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Field. The runner at first with 2 gone. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Hendrick.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Adele going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, number 55. As the lefty gets to work. On the ground. My draw. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hendrick has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Just missed. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Max Lazar up and loosening in the pen. There's a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
1 and 2 is the count.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. On and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. That's in there. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And that's outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Just missed there. Boog, how would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble. Large. In the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. 1 run is in. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. It's 8-2. So a man aboard. So now it's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi.
Struck.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Nestor Cortez Jr. takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Fastball for a strike. Benintendi, the former First-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. That
That's
misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Sosa, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out.
Ball
Wouldn't
outside.
chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Count is full.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Robert stands in here, takes ball one low. Foul ball. Popped up. Rengifo on the move. Rengifo pulls it in on the run. So digging in, Brooks Baldwin. That one
ball,
not
no
close. And it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And
That's
another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 8 and the White Sox 2. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Zach Neto digs in now. Right through there for a strike. That one down the line and foul ball. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, right side of the infield. Arise has it sized up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. Back here at Angel Stadium, top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Kyle Field. Sliced hard but foul. Fouled off left side. 0-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. Not even close there. It's 2-2. The wind of the pitch. In the air, right field. Trout is there. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
My draw.
That's a ball.
In the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Austin Hendrick.
Yeah.
Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
0-1.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's the ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering misses down and away. Just off the inside corner. Full count, 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, right side. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Max Lazar.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Fires across the diamond, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga getting ready to go. Hudson getting cranked up as well. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Angels up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a full count now.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So 2 down now, and here is number 55. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That's a little high.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels strand one. Back in Anaheim, ready to begin the 8th. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. In for a strike, 0-1. And ball 1.
1-1.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. And now the lefty. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Out towards right center field. Adele moves under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. Man at first. Now the third baseman, Lennon Sosa. And that one lifted in the air center field. Adele racing over to make the catch. Benintendi up here. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Ball inside.
And that one's a little bit low. 2-1. And another ball. The Halos up big in this one. And we're at the top of the 8th. That one catches the zone. 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. So 1 left for the White Sox. And it's still 8-2. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Gathers and throws to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Baldwin under it. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone. Joe Adele getting ready to hit. And he swings over the top there. Lazar, 25 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one. This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert. That's to third. Rolls across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brooks Baldwin. Right through there for a strike. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball
rips that one to right. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels collect their first win of the season.
This one was pretty much decided in the third inning. From that point on, all they had to do was play fundamentally sound baseball to secure the win, and they did just that.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
And now batting, Mike Trout. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. To third might be 2. Sosa. Off balance feed. There's 1. Over to first. Safe. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter. Ozuna.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs, and fouled off. At the belt and fires. And that one is inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown. And gone. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair.
The new pitcher in the game, number 49.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit. Right side. Hendrick has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, number 7.
Number 7.
And he deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Heim, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the right-hander deals. Check swing and around. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Baldwin at the plate now. That's ball one. The White Sox trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. Ward sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Chicago, Austin Hendrick. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
0-1.
Heim is just 1 strike away. Going to count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels take the first 2 games of this series. 6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Angels, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
One down. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Devin Williams gets the call from the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. And a good eye there.
Good to lay off that pitch down.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Mateo in the box now. Takes strike one. Fought off foul. Two outs. That just misses. Now 1 and 2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2.
Mm-hmm.